in terms of, I think, cloning Buffett and such, I mean, I think that we are very blessed because Buffett, Munger, Ben Graham, and so many other wonderful practitioners in this field have been selflessly shared their knowledge and experiences over the decades. So there's a very rich repository of information and experiences that have been very freely shared, including in the Berkshire Annual Letters and Ben Graham's books and some of the biographies on Buffett and Munger and so on. So I think there's a very rich data set there that one can tap into. And so I think that's wonderful because basically, if you can just study those, then the second part of it, which is applying it, I mean, once you have the frameworks, that's half the battle, maybe three-quarters of the battle, is to just have the right framework, and then you can go from there. And I think in my case, I would say that probably the biggest mistake I made was focusing for too many years on Graham, which is buying discounted pies, versus Munger, which is buying growing pies. And I would say that someone like Nick Sleep, who's in your backyard, and maybe you should twist Nick's arm to do a webcast with you, is basically that he takes it one step further, which is not just growing pies, but you think of yourself like the entrepreneur who founded that growing pie, and you hold on for the long haul. Think of yourself as the founding family, and such. So I think those are things that can be quite helpful. One thing that Munger says is that if you're looking to start a fund, you should already be wealthy. And Munger's perspective is that if you really should start a fund after you've proven to yourself that you're good at it. You're good at managing money and such. And if you're any good at managing money, just because of the way compounding works, over a couple of decades, even with a relatively small initial capital pool, you could be independently wealthy. And then at that point, it proves that you can at least do this for yourself, and at least serves a baseline that it's possible you could do it for others. But I think that, so I think I've always felt that that should be the litmus test on whether one should start a fund or not.